Yeah, good day, everyone. Welcome back to our continuation of our audio engineering course. We'll be talking about sound wave. That is our raw materials. That is what we work with, most especially. And in this module, we'll be talking about the nature and characteristic of sound wave. That is how do sound wave come up in the first instance. Then we will define sound wave. Sound as different from sound wave. There's going to be a definition of that we are going to be given. The first thing we're going to be talking about is the introduction to the concept of sound. Remember, the concept of sound. It says when we speak of sound by convention, that is generally. However, in objective reality, there are no sound as such. Does that not make any concern? That is, when we speak of sound in by convention, in objective reality, there are no sound as such. So what do we have? There are only waves of energy. So let's call that energy acoustic energy. So we don't get sound and acoustic energy confused. So these waves of acoustic energy are converted into electrical impulses by our ears. Let me just explain something here. There is a sound and there is a sound wave. You understand? So what we have that comes to our hearing is sound waves. The sound has been generated from the source, but when it is mixed with medium of propagation, that is air by wave, it becomes sound wave. So what actually gets into our auditory perception is sound wave. That is what we are talking about here. What we hear as sound is a type of kinetic energy. That is energy that is produced when something moves. You know, that is in physics. In physics, we have what's called kinetic energy, where something moves. So these are called acoustical energy that consist of fluctuation waves of pressure in a given medium such as air. That is how we come about sound waves. So the acoustic energy move the tympanic membrane in our ears. The equivalent of this in microphone is called a diaphragm. So when you speak and the diaphragm of a microphone vibrates, that is how sound is generated into electrical energy in that. So what happens is that we hear sound, but the movement of sound from the source to our hearing or hearing mechanism is sound wave, because it has to move. It has to mix with what? With air molecules in that manner. Let's go on. Let's do definition of sound. Now, sound is a mechanical vibration of molecules in a medium such as air, just as we have explained before. That is the definition of sound. It is a mechanical vibration of molecule in a medium such as what? As air. So a sound is caused by vibrating object, providing it has a medium to travel through. So without vibration, there can be no sound. Very, very important. You must know that. So sound wave consists of disturbances moving out from a source to surrounding places, with the result that energy is transferred from one place to another. As you can see, let's take this diagram as an example. This is a source of sound. This is like a drum, and this is the impact. When there is impact, that is the beating of the drum, there is what we call variation of air pressure. That is, there is a source of sound. The sound, that is, the coming together will form what? We form a vibration. That vibration will be caused by the displacement of air molecule within the environment. And that air pressure will do what? Will cause sound wave with the movement of air compression and air compression. We see that from here. There is what we call air compression, and there is what we know that there is a air compression here, and we have a refraction here, and there's another compression here. So it moves like that before it reaches our hearing mechanism. So to produce sound, normally musical instruments vibrate against the air molecule, which pick up the vibration and then pass it along as what? As sound waves. When these vibrations strike our ear, we do what? We hear sound. This is just it. So this is just like a driver of a loudspeaker, emitting sounds out into the space. And because the sound is a sound source, then it mixes with the air molecule, and there is what? And there is a variation in what? In the movement until it reaches what? Our hearing. This sound as a move with what? With a medium, with air molecule. That is a medium of propagation. That is medium of what? Of traveling in that manner. That is how we hear and that's why the definition of sound is say it's a mechanical vibration of molecules in a medium, just as what? Just as a air. So thank you very much for listening. If you really wanted to know more about our courses and to become a professional audio engineer and certified audio engineer, then call this number on your screen. Thank you very much.